Hi everyone, I'm Julia, executive producer, and I'm really excited to talk to you about all things Tales from Davidstown. Whether you've been with us since the start or just discovered Tales from Davidstown, you are now part of a community that loves supernatural storytelling as much as we do. Together, we've experienced some amazing milestones, and today we'll look back on everything we've accomplished, share what's coming next, and dive back into the mysteries of Emily, Jess, May, and the world of Tales from Davidstown. So, let's get started. In the past 18 months, you've been at the heart of Tales from Davidstown. You've listened to 16 episodes of our audio thriller, starting with only 8 minutes and building up to more recent episodes running at an average of 35 minutes. So that means, in total, you have journeyed through over 7 hours of thrilling audio storytelling. You've read 81 pages of the graphic novel. Our talented artists, Chelsea, Shahab, and Ron, have brought the story and the universe to life, adding a rich visual layer to the world you've explored. And those guys, I'm so impressed with the work they do. And not just that, you also delved into the audio prequel 1916, which I'm developing a real sweet spot for. I think that's becoming my favorite. But more importantly, through your support, we've been able to create moments that feel like they'd fit right alongside Buffy's epic battles, the atmospheric tension of The Howling, or the rich emotional storytelling of Penny Dreadful. You've witnessed our characters grow, see them transform, some literally, and been with them for every twist, turn, and moment of suspense. And all this has been made possible by you, our residents, and through your monthly Patreon subscription. So thank you. Your support through listening, reading, sharing, and subscribing is what keeps the story alive. So first of all, thank you for being part of this. Together, you've turned Davidstown from a crazy concept into a thriving supernatural universe. You may have noticed things were a little quieter in December. That's because we took some time to regroup and tackle a few big challenges that were happening behind the scenes. Let's address some serious matters first. In the second half of this year, we were affected by some changes on the Patreon platform. Some of you might have heard Apple's additional 30% charge affected 60% of all Patreon users. And unfortunately, our members were no exception to this. As a result, our revenue was hit hard, losing over 40% of the income that funds the project. We also found that big parts of Tales from Davidstown were pirated and uploaded to malicious websites. While we know there's unfortunately not much we can do to stop people from doing this, it's worth remembering that these sites don't just hurt us as creators, they hurt the community by undermining the value of the work and spreading unsafe content. But more importantly, for you as fans, piracy threatens the future of the project. We are doing our best to fight back, but we need your help. So if you see Tales from Davidstown content being shared on platforms other than by us, please let us know and we can act. Reporting these instances helps protect the series and ensures that we can keep creating the stories you love. On a lighter note, after a packed year of production for Tales from Davidstown and other client work, our team took some much needed time off to recharge and plan for an exciting 2025. This pause was about ensuring the series stays sustainable and focused on delivering the stories you love. Your patience and understanding mean the world to us. Now, let's talk about what's next. Season 2 is all about making your experience even better. We've been hard at work rewriting and refining to bring you deeper character journeys. Emily, Jess, May, and the others will face even more challenges that push them even further than before. Sharper pacing. Every moment will feel tighter, more suspenseful, and more gripping. There will also be more supernatural action and supernatural intrigue. We are leaning into the mysteries and the lore you love, uncovering new secrets in Davidstown. These rewrites are inspired by your feedback, thoughts from our residents, and insights from industry professionals. You know how True Blood kept you hooked with its mysteries, or more like Eric? Anyone remember Alexander Skarsgård as a vampire? Or how Buffy's characters grew with every season? How each of these shows showed elements of the supernatural in every single episode? Think Fangs and Transformation. We are aiming for that level of connection and intensity while adding our own unique twists. We know waiting can be hard, and I'm one of the most impatient people, but we're aiming to release the next episode of the audio thriller in February, and we're confident it'll meet and hopefully exceed your expectations. And there is more coming your way in 2025. As before, we're continuing to bring you the stories and artwork that make Tales from Davidstown special. So let's recap. There is the Tales from Davidstown audio thriller series, our graphic novel, the 1916 audiobook, our exclusive AI chatbots where you can chat with your favorite character, and a steady stream of illustrations and photo artwork. But that is not all. Depending on how the year unfolds, we also hope to introduce a new tier in which we will produce fan-submitted stories adapted into short audio plays. So imagine your story being voiced by one of our actors, one-shot comics and audio episodes to further build the universe you love, as well as the introduction of physical merchandise from posters to collectibles. So think about if you rather want the t-shirt or the hoodie or both. We know how much Tales from Davidstown means to you, and we're doing everything we can to ensure it is not only surviving, but thriving in 2025. And here's how. Launching Season 1 on streaming platforms. Starting in February, Season 1 episodes will be released weekly on all your favorite streaming platforms. So that is Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon Music. These versions will be slightly edited to meet platform requirements, but Patreon supporters, our residents, will continue to enjoy uncensored episodes and super early access to new content. Graphic novel installments will be posted twice weekly on Instagram and Facebook, with minor censorship depending on platform guidelines. Patreon supporters will still have access to unaltered content, standalone illustration, and super early previews before anyone else. To support the public launch, we're rolling out marketing campaigns to introduce Tales from Davidstown to even more fans and grow our community. By engaging with our content and spreading the word, you are helping grow Davidstown and shaping its future. Every comment, share, and like doesn't just help us grow, it brings more fans into the fold, expanding our community and the world of Davidstown for everyone to enjoy. But we also want to hear from you through user polls, Q&A sessions, and opportunities for fan-submitted ideas. Your voice will count more than ever and help shape the future of Tales from Davidstown. Every comment, share, and piece of feedback you provide strengthens our story and our community. Of course, financial support, money, remains key. Every episode, every illustration, and every piece of lore comes from a dedicated team of talented writers, artists, voice-over actors, and more. People whose work your contributions directly make possible. So this part I can't stress enough. Patreon supporters will continue to enjoy exclusive perks, from ultra-early access to episodes and artwork, to behind-the-scenes opportunities to connect with the cast and crew. By sharing, liking, and supporting us on Patreon, especially on Patreon, but also across all other platforms, you are not just helping us create, you are ensuring Tales from Davidstown continues to grow. You are not just part of the story, you are helping build it. Finally, let's talk about the big goal that has been with the community from very early on. Bringing Tales from Davidstown to life as a live-action series or feature film. Imagine seeing Emily's werewolf transformation as she battles for control, and we've seen Danny already embrace this role. Jess fighting the Cerberus to protect those she loves. I would love to see Michaela do this. May unleashing her Hoolie-Jing identity to uncover long-buried truths. Or, for vampire fans, Evangeline baring her fangs and going to town on some guy's poor neck. We've been laying the groundwork for this, from creating detailed budgets to testing visual effects. The biggest hurdles, as you might expect, is cost. High-quality live-action storytelling is really expensive. But with a growing community and the right financial support, it is absolutely possible, and I do believe in it. This also isn't about replacing the audio series. It's about expanding the ways you can experience Davidstown. So with that in mind, we'll be adding this huge milestone to our community. And with regular updates, you'll be able to see how close we get to making the live action part of the project happen. Month by month, starting with this. So here you can see that we are still way off from making this a reality. But with your support, we'll keep working towards this vision one step at a time, turning the supernatural magic of Davidstown into a cinematic experience we can all enjoy and share. Tales from Davidstown is as much your story as it is ours. You've listened, read, shared, and supported this world every step of the way. And we couldn't do it without you, so thank you. As we look to 2025, we're excited to bring you more mysteries, deeper lore, more world building, and more thrilling moments. Together, we're building something truly extraordinary, something really, really special. So thank you again for being part of the journey. Stay tuned, stay safe, and we'll see you soon for more from Tales from Davidstown.